target to open these doors.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
It was somewhere between 9 and 23.
Wow, that's quite the range.
Yeah.
Does it look like? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. You easily, with the help of Wampus, that I'm sure is going to try to crit what? Oh, works better if I use that one. Okay, we'll delete that, and we'll delete that. You slide open the door, and inside you see this long rectangular room is strewn with pieces of rotting wood and rusted metal with remnants of giant weapons and weapon racks. A rusted out helmet size for a giant lies near the back wall.
Oh,
So this seems like it'd be an armory, if anything.
It's been less than 10 minutes, hasn't it, since we came in the door?
yes.
Yes.
Lorena?
I sneak across the hallway.
Is it glowing?
Is it glowing?
It's glowing with tinnitus. So.
Typhloid, are you going to be pushing all of these doors open?
I can, yeah.
I can make it easier for you if you want me to. I can make you stronger for an hour as long as I concentrate on making you.
I mean, as long as that's not gonna expend resources of yours.
It should be fine. And I'll cast enhance ability, so you'll have strength advantage on strength checks.
Well, I mean,
Nice. Cool. So apparently these old rusty weapons and armor are magical with very loud noises that makes your ears ring.
Yeah, tinnitus.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Not
suffer from
tetanus,
that on occasion.
tinnitus.
Am I using the wrong word? Not tinnitus. We cut
No,
yourself
it's fine. It's
tetanus.
yeah, it's not tetanus, it's tinnitus. That's what these are.
I think that's hilarious, and it makes me happy.
hey, this is D&D, whatever the hell you want it to be.
So we'll grab this and hit people, and then they're deafened, right?
think we
That's
should-
what happens.
No, what you do is you got to put the helmet over them and hit the helmet, then they're deafened.
That makes sense.
Yes.
All right, so I guess
So,
we got another door
there's-
right here behind us.
yeah, we'll
But
just push doors as we go.
We definitely have a creature on the other end of this hallway, so...
Yep. I'm going to, again, just go peek my eye out that corner. Keep an eye out to see any movement, anything else coming out the hallway, any attention being drawn.
Does he have it?
Try and do this stealthily.
Yeah, I'm just slowly moving up and seeing what I encounter.
Okay.
I'm not pushing it open until they say they're ready for it, but I'm waiting by this door.
Hold on. What
Okay.
happened here?
Yeah. All right. What happened where?
Trying to figure out... I thought I'd already picked Wampus's spells.
Last time I looked, you just had Disguise Self as the hat. You hadn't chosen any spells.
Okay, well then that's the problem. Okay.
We good to keep opening doors?
Yep, do it.
All right, so I am gonna slide this door open.
I don't see anything else moving, so.
That is
Advantage.
19. Yeah,
Advantage?
yeah, 19. Which you said the number was 21.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're struggling. You're kind of slipping on the ice below you. But
I'll take a couple steps back and then try and shoulder check the door.
okay.
But
Wait.
do we see him struggling?
Yes,
Please
you
don't
do see him struggling.
go when you hit the door.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
I'll come up and guide him again. Try and guide him again. Then, if he's struggling.
Okay.
Guidance is concentration along with enhance ability.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right. It is, but
But he would lose the advantage, so it's let him keep the advantage. That's the better.
Yeah, and you just cast it and
guide it. It's only been a second. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
it hasn't been very long. All right, shoulder checking. That is a two 19s. So 27
Okay.
versus like the 11 and 3 I rolled earlier.
You take a few steps back and you just throw your shoulder into it and bam.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
As I shoulder check this door, that's what you hear.
Roll initiative.
You hear me like, laugh, and oh, fuck.
I'm in the hallway. I'm back out in the hallway.
I'm looking to see if that ice method made any move with that noise before I go in that room.
It kind of shivers, sort of like shaking his wings a bit.
But nothing like, no movement towards us, right?
Right.
Cool. I'm gonna try and sneak up to
I'll
that
give you a
door and
little
see.
hint. They don't have that far vision.
Well, I don't know that, so I'm just keeping a lookout.
Okay.
I'm going to try and sneak up to the door. Do you want a new roll for that?
You can give me a new roll because cover's kind of blown of.
Yeah.
A new roll of the initiative sort.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one too, I guess.
That's another natural 20. I'm not even kidding.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and.
Did you want that for my stealth or my initiative, Marcus?
And then that's.
You can do that for your stealth.
Okay.
Rolled a 14, I think. I rolled an 11. Yeah, that's 14.
And creature.
I rolled an 8 plus 1, so I have a 9.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll this one dice again. All right, that's not. That's actually roll 10. I'll roll 10.
Can I get a drink really quickly as we start, everybody? I'll take 1 second.
So how big is this creature in front of me?
Oh shit. Okay.
Alrighty.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, no, that's what you heard me think out loud. It's like
as you bust in, you see a withered old frost giant leaning heavily on a great axe sits in front of a tall door in the far wall. Giant wooden stool upon which he sits creaks under his weight as he stares at you with cloudy eyes.
No. Does he appear undead?
I mean, we saw a skeletal one. I don't know if we've seen undead.
He just looks you remember what
Are you going there?
Brother May I?
Oh, never mind.
Brother May I kind of look like at the end?
A gaunt,
Yes.
skeletal creature.
So in the process of death. Ooh.
But not dead.
But we'll help him along.
If he attacks us, he might not be evil. Just because we rolled initiative doesn't mean we have to fight.
No.
Also,
But there's
I'm the
people
first
that
one
go
of us
before
to
me.
go, so.
Yeah. So, about that.
Well, I see several of y'all on here. So do you have a 24 and an 18?
No, I only see an 18 on my screen.
Okay.
And that is the correct number. I rolled a 10, and so it's the same number.
Ty Floyd, did you have a 20 or 14?
14.
Okay.
Did you not clear out your...
No. Dan, did you have a 16 or an 8?
16.
All right, so I delete the 16. All right. What did he say he had?
9.
He had the 9?
Yeah, he has 9.
Oh, is he back? Sorry, I don't have the...
No,
Here,
no.
I'm
This
here.
is just something put in his chair to make it look like he's still
No, Perry here.
I'm not
Perry here.
looking at the cameras.
there. Sorry, I've got the camera, the video screen set it to half on one monitor, half on the other.
All right, and Wampus
Video
got a
screen from
17.
everything.
Wampus is the smartest and the second fastest.
Checks out.
How fast
He's an
is he?
official adventure. He's an official adventurer now, and
How fast
Perrin's
is-
best friend in the party so
How
far.
fast is he?
Yeah.
Well, with his boots
Well,
on, you got 30
in-
foot of movement.
Yeah. Well, in regards to the turn.
Oh,
Okay. So
Dexterity wise, he's dexty.
Yeah.
He's
Not
a rogue
as
after
dexy
all.
as I am strong right now.
As you bust in, you see this old, gauntly yet giant kind of has his axe to the side of him. He's sitting in his chair. He kind of like perks up, looks around a bit, kind of reach over, grabs a blanket as he's kind of shaking and wraps himself up.
It's not that cold in here for a frost giant.
he's old though.
Still a frost giant.
So
He doesn't acknowledge. He doesn't acknowledge him at all.
he's
No.
got cloudy eyes.
Yeah. But I mean,
But you busted in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is my detect magic the one still go? I mean, I haven't lost concentration, so do I notice anything in this room? Within the 30-foot range, so it's not super far, but
Yeah.
so yeah. I mean, I could get.
Yeah. He's just sitting in a chair in front of a door.
He's in front of a door. I want to get the door.
Anybody speak giant?
Yeah, I do.
I
Resident
will.
half giant.
I would like to hold my action.
Okay.
If he becomes hostile towards anybody in my group, I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
No, I'm going to run up with my weapons and attack him.
So
Okay.
you want me to talk to him?
Yeah.
Fine. So Largo will kind of step a step in front of everybody.
All right.
Greetings, old man.
Kind of perks up. Huh?
Oh Jesus.
Yes, what I thought. Down here.
As you see, he reaches over left and picks up what looks like a drinking horn and sticks it in his ear and kind of looking around.
Why aren't you somewhere in a bed somewhere? Or out on the field of battle?
I can't see you, Sonny. Where are you? I hear you.
I don't know if I want you to see me yet. 'Cause I
You see
don't
him
want to
kinda
get hit.
Steps up and takes a step forward, then reaches out and basically using the axe as his walking cane.
Why are
And-
you here?
All right. I'm the last of my clan. And I have sworn fealty to Ariel to protect. Oh, fuck. What was I protecting?
Well, you're sitting in front of that door there. Are you protecting it?
Huh?
Oh God.
I will go up and can I grasp his leg or anything like that? Can I make a touch attack? Air quotes attack.
Sure. Go ahead.
So I'm going to do what you want me to roll for this.
It depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Stroking his leg.
It is, but isn't an attack. But it's a touch on a hostile creature possibly right now.
Swiping at him, taking some sort of swipey swipes.
It's up to you whether I need to roll or not.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. So that is a 12 plus 8, I think, 7 or 8. It's a 19 or 20
Okay.
for my normal attack.
That's fine. What are you
And
doing?
he is going to feel something, and then I'm going to use a key point to expend healing hands to cure the deafened condition.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We're making friends. What? Didn't expect that from this group. What's up?
That's why, it's an attack, but
Kind
it
of
may or may
did.
not be a hostile creature.
It's
But
Barrett's
yeah.
monster.
I end the following: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned, one of those.
But
Or
that's
the
a
disease.
condition, correct?
I mean, if he's suffering from a condition where his hearing is impaired,
Oh, you're gonna have to think about this one, sir.
Yeah. Because
We just want to help him.
let's see, where's that?
Bring honor back to his clan.
okay. I'll go ahead and let that go through. As it kind of looks down at you. Not
So he should be able to hear now better. But he's still blind. That way, if he decides to attack,
he's not fully blind. He can see 20 feet in front.
Thank you for
but
that
he-
little tidbit.
But he's not aware of the hearing thing yet. So he looks. Have you came to challenge my queen?
Sure.
much.
Yeah, we don't know the answer to that because we don't speak giant.
Your queen being what? The
Ariel,
Why is she your queen? Is she a frost
why are
giant?
you screaming? I'm right in front of you.
Oh, that's right. Typhoid, you must have
Oh.
done something.
You've seen me help a guy who was diseased before.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My apologies, old man. One of my friends have helped you with your hearing.
I can hear.
That's what I just said.
I can hear. All right.
Now,
Do-do-do-do-do.
this person you serve, Ariel, is she a frost giant as well?
Largo, give me an athletics check.
Is he hugging
Not
or
Largo.
hitting? Typhoid?
Typhoid. Yeah, sorry.
Athletics
Is he
check?
hurting him?
Athletics or acrobatics, but it's going to be athletics.
Yep.
That is a 27.
Alrighty. As he reaches down to grab you, you kind of slip out of his grasp. Lorena, you can take that as ever which way you would like.
So, what was it? A reach or a swing with an axe?
He was reaching out to grab him.
Did it look friendly?
I don't know. Have you ever seen giants reach out to anything friendly before?
Have I ever
Well-
seen guys reach out?
Giant.
Yes.
Giants.
Oh, I don't.
Here's what I'm
I
going
mean-
to ask you real quick. From what I got from the way you're acting, Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, when they get the golden ticket and he
Yeah.
hops out of bed. That's kind of the first thought I had when you started doing that.
I'm gonna go off of how
I roll insight.
Typhoid reacts.
There you go.
Go ahead.
That would be smarter for me to do, but not smart.
Okay. From what you gather, he was trying to reach out and pick up Typhoid.
Yeah, he's a fast one there, old man. You might want to let him know what you were planning so he doesn't like dodge you next time.
Okay. So I take it everyone else is still holding their actions?
I am waiting.
Okay. Since you're not going to act, I'll let you know his intent. You remember the old, I want to say it was Hanna-Barbera cartoons with the Yeti, and he picks up the guy. It's like,
I want to love
Yeah.
him and pet him and
About
call
them
him
and
George.
Uncle George? Yes. That was kind of his intent.
Oh, he's gonna call you George.
Read this book, protect your neck.
Mm-hmm. So you have this giant. He doesn't seem too hostile right now.
So I
Uh,
was asking, is what's her face the one you serve? Is she a frost giant as well?
no, I sworn fealty to Oriel
Yes, but why did you swear fealty to somebody who is not a frost giant?
because
Is she a giant?
she's the god.
So,
Largois.
big god, small god.
I am not the god, so
No, I'm
All
talking
gods are.
about her stature.
um,
And I am relaying what I can back and forth between
it's
the group.
kind of
Actually, let me see. If I
You
still
would
have
have
this
told us
attached.
she's a guardian. This one's a guardian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
he-
it's going in type. What I'm saying and the conversation is being relayed to Typhoid's mind.
okay.
So ask if there's any other guardians in here. This one doesn't seem too unfriendly, but there may be others.
Old man, are you the only guardian in this joint?
I'm unsure. There are many that serve her.
Are there any other giants that serve her?
I am the last of my kind.
So no other frost giants, okay? But other
Oh.
creatures, nonetheless, I'm taking it.
Wait, he's the last one? What happened to them?
Well, what
But
happened to the
assume-
rest of your tribe?
Old age.
Death. Many died in
death by snoofu. I mean, what?
many died battle, many challenged Oriel's rule.
So she slaughtered everyone but you and kept you around.
Yes, I live in this shame.
Well, don't you want to be free of that shame?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you join us and assist us in taking her down and avenging your clan?
As you say that, you see he kind of flips his axe around and kind of swings down by you, but close enough to like, what the fuck?
Was that an attack or
I
a
won't.
miss?
I won't even bother to move.
That was an attack, and he stands there with his axe.
I'll put my hand
Kind of
on
wobbling.
the shaft of the axe. Like, is that a yes? You would like to avenge your clan, or a no? You would rather just die here in shame?
Dying in battle is the only honorable thing.
Precisely. But there's a
And
difference
he-
between dying in shame and dying with honor.
You could battle her with us and get the same result. Boom. No. But I didn't say that because I'm hidden.
Yeah. Now you did see the
Marcus,
Right.
I'm going off of how my teammates are reacting.
okay.
Rather indifferent but cautious.
Yeah. It didn't hit him. For
No.
all I know, it was an intimidation.
Not indifferent and,
and he's
cautious.
Wobbly.
Scared shitless and not trying to show it. I just had a giant's axe come near me. I'm working this negotiation here.
You got my message, right, Marcus?
I think at Perrin at this point though, I mean Perrin really hates giants, and I think seeing the axe come down, he might have
Okay.
let off a spell, not necessarily an offensive spell, but he might have let off like I don't know. We can keep going. I can I make another insight check on this new thing that he
Okay.
just did, like swinging the axe.
You
down?
have a passive 19.
I do, but that's a 26.
My passive's good, but this was better.
You know that he is trying to provoke a battle without really causing
I bet.
death to y'all. He wants to die. That deal.
I turn to,
he's trying to commit suicide by adventurer.
I turn to Largoal and say, tell him exactly that and say, it might be the end of his suffering to give him what he wants here before we move on.
Gonna be loud.
Suffering.
What?
Suffering is a rose's thorn, but also its nectar.
What's the
What does that
plan?
mean?
So is this what you want, grandfather? You wish to die here?
Does 14 hit you?
No.
Does another 14 hit you?
Well, the first one missed, so no.
Pink. Think. It's like,
All right.
really?
So he just tried to take 2 more swings at you and missed.
Perrin won't get involved. Perrin's not going to get involved. He's just going to stand there on the outside of the doorway watching. But
I don't know what's going on, so I would at that point throw my short sword up. So
Okay.
it's behind. Let's see, could I get the 30 feet? Would it be?
I mean, you could flank easily. Like,
Yeah. Well, I don't. You
there.
can't move on a held action. That you
What
can't
is
hold
he
your
wearing?
movement and.
What is he wearing?
He is wearing
I have 3 turns on that sword that I threw out. By the way.
he's got like patchwork armor type deal of some leathers and furs thrown together. Some worn out boots.
Woo.
Bracers around his arms that are kind of just like falling apart just because over time the metal's worn out.
you might not want to get hit with that weapon. You might get tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Hey, sir. Does a 19 hit him?
Yes, it does.
All right. So I hit him with the +2 short sword at a 19.
Okay.
And he didn't see me with my 31, correct?
Of course not.
Making sure. And then that's sort of the 1d6. So it's +5. Cut. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17 damage.
All right.
So we're gonna start combat.
I saw him try and actually hit
Yeah.
Largo. I can't understand giant. I didn't do an insight. I'm attacked him.
I think me and Margot are just kind of like watching the axe hit the ground, watching the axe hit the ground.
And you hear in your head at this point in times, well,
He just wants to die.
he just wants to die. We might as well just go ahead and let him put him out of his misery. Let's give him a glorious battle and death.
I would laugh.
At
if
about this
17
time, I think you went first, right? So now it'd be
Wampus.
Wampus's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see a little disc floating up in the air right behind the giant.
It's Baby Yoda and everything now.
It's a 29 stealth.
Yep.
Okay. And he's going to take the dagger of venom. And he's
Okay.
just going to... And
All right.
since he is not seen, that'll be at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna make the con save. Or has he used the venom yet?
I don't know. I mean,
The-
this first one he's used the weapon.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, the dagger, it's a 1 time a day, I think, for the venom.
Oh, well,
That's a con save of 24, by the way.
If it matters. He is still a giant.
that's going to be a 22.
I'm really proud
To
of this
hit?
book.
All right.
Or
so-
damage.
Oh, that's hit.
Hit.
Okay. Yeah, your
All
target's 15.
So, poison is 2d10. And you said, I guess you need to make the con save, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 24.
Oh,
So I assume that's
so
a
you'll
save.
take. I guess you take none, right? The states
I think that's how it is. Yeah.
Constitution saving throw or take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so disregard the poison. I got to roll it. Thank goodness. Okay, but I do have to roll. Where is it? This one. All right. So this, and this. Yeah. Let's see. 10, 15, 16 points of piercing. Magical piercing.
Okay.
5, 10.
Does that include his sneak attack?
That, yeah, well, I mean, it's a dagger and he only gets 3d6.
Okay.
Because he's only a 5th level rogue at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be his turn.
All right. Your turn.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Mhm.
All right. So I let out a deep sigh. I unsheath the Dragon Slayer and I step right up in front of him.
Okay.
As close to face as I can get, and I will swing.
All right.
Okay, so that's only going to be a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Figures. And that'll be it.
All right, Typhoid.
It's almost as
I'll
if Largal's heart is not really in this fight.
I'm gonna move to flank, and that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Better put your heart into it or you'll give him
no.
undue pain.
Second attack misses, and then an 18 to hit.
I don't see him surviving past a round or two
Yeah.
with you guys.
All right, so 2 attacks hit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do I
then
need to
that's
make
gonna
any con
be
saves?
no.
Okay.
All right, so that's max damage on the bite. And then so that is a total of 41 points of damage.
Any Constitution saving throw?
Nope. Just 3 attacks. No con saves, no poison conditions or anything like that.
No, you did him.
Yeah.
Just 3 attacks? That's
Oh,
it?
for him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm not
Wow.
using my flurry of blows.
That was what, 41 you said?
Yeah, 41 total. Magical,
Okay.
piercing, slashing.
Okay.
And this one doesn't feel good on the inside.
You saw me walk 15 feet behind it and then
Perrin.
Perrin's not attacking the giant, but definitely setting up a altar to Ilmater in the hallway, praying for this giant as they're slaughtering him in the room. I mean, it's what he wants, so he's not upset or anything. But his god is the god of suffering, and he's literally watching this thing suffer in the next
It's like,
room.
yes!
So definitely gonna sit and start like taking stuff out of his backpack quickly as it's happening.
What do you take out of your backpack? What goes on your altar for your god of suffering?
Like incense, and I think there's like probably like a small little statue of the god, and my little almox that you've never seen him open it yet. I mean, he just takes it out and kind of sets it in front, and then right behind it there would be like the statue of Ilmater, and there's like probably 4 sets of incense that he lights around it in like a square.
A lot. This is a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And that's it.
And he's done it so many times, it takes him 6 seconds each time.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I love that's what
It's
that's
going to be a
what's happening.
multi-round thing probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just joshing.
Yeah, you look over and you're like, sigh, sit down.
Since I'm in the hallway with him, I'm watching this with just like a WTF face. And then I'm trying to think about, wait, I thought he said that he and Anku followed the same god or came from the same temple? How come Anku was such an uptight? I mean, this looks kind of cool, but he was so against like hurting others. I don't know. In my
you
head.
don't
I'm
know
not-
what went on inside his shell.
Yeah. And maybe
I'm not hurting him. I'm not hurting him.
You're just but we didn't. Anku didn't either, but he did not relish in the suffering.
This is a special situation, kind of a little bit. It's not every day that you come across someone who's literally like trying to get you to kill them in battle, samurai style, sort of. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
well,
can't go to the halls of Valhalla unless you die in battle.
Right? Exactly. Sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, in my head, I'm still going through all the same questions.
who knows that maybe it was your suffering with him that gave him pleasure.
Oof.
I feel dirty. I'm a little used.
Okay. All right. Since
Mood music.
Typhoid was the one that really hit him hard, and kind of disappointed look on his face as he glances over to Largle.
Oh, come on, old man.
No,
Jeez, don't be patronizing.
I'm in front of you, grandfather. Swing at me.
If he can even hear me.
He can. You fix
You
his-
cured
No, understand.
Oh,
All right. Well, first swing was towards Typhoid, which 12. Does that hit?
No, not quite.
Okay. And then he comes across to Largo with the other. Does a 15 hit?
No, I just kind of knock it to the side with my sword.
Okay. And that's it.
let him hit me, but I feel bad. So he's still blind, right?
Out to a certain range,
That's
we
about 20
believe.
feet.
Yeah, he's got, what's it called?
Cataracts.
Well, yeah, but he can see
Yeah, we should
like
join a charades team.
He's nearsighted.
2 words. Yeah, nearsighted. That's what I was trying to think of.
Okay.
So you're just close enough, it looks like.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to try and stand next to Larval as much as I can.
Mhm.
Actually, well, I guess you said my sword would get flanking, right?
You got flanking.
Yeah.
You said it before.
Well, you got flanking
Yeah,
because
'cause-
of.
Theoretically,
No, he said it
it's a
has to be in a
threat.
straight line, and I'm
Well,
not
get on the other
right
side
now
of me,
'cause you are.
and you'll have one in the straight line.
But
Yeah.
he is.
Look next to
wampus.
him.
When
Well, you
it's
just let me
this
do what
big,
I'm gonna do. I was gonna have my sword.
I don't
move
think you
30
need the
feet,
flanking.
And then I'm gonna.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if
Screw
she
you
gets
guys.
over here on this side,
I'm not talking
she'll
about
have
you, okay.
Wampus between, and it'll be
Yeah.
a flanking.
So
Just one
24.
old ice giant.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
24 to hit for one, and a 23 to hit for my other attack.
Those both hit.
Okay. Had to do my thing.
This poor ice giant. He's
Hold
just
on.
like, I'm not gonna die of old age. I'm gonna die in battle. It's like, are you sure?
Okay. So
Try
the first attack
harder.
was with the +2 short sword. My second attack is with the mind poison dagger. So is he resistant to the mind poison at all?
He's only resistant or immune to cold.
Okay. So then I have my hex weapon, 3d6 for my sneak attack, my 1d6, my 1d4, and my other 3d6 for the mind damage. And as I'm making these attacks, I'm going, it's not a battle if you don't actually try.
I was the bard. What the hell?
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Vicious mockery is supposed to be my deal.
22, 28, 30, 32, 32 plus 5 is 37 plus 3, 41 points of damage, all magical.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Wampus.
Wampus will. Probably should have done this to begin with, but he didn't. Wampus will look at the dagger. Well, that was disappointing, and put it away, and pull out the laser pistol.
Oh, it's gonna be so loud.
The laser pistol is loud, isn't it?
That's why I didn't shoot with
Yeah,
the
never mind. He will
with
keep
the
the dagger
rifle.
because of the sound.
because it would have been a lot quicker.
Because he knows better now. I mean, oh,
He is
ooh.
very smart.
So that's a natural 20.
All right.
So that's going to be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 plus 5 is 27 plus... so 37 points of piercing damage. And the dagger's only a one-shot deal with the venom?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
Let me check it.
He's dead.
Oh, poison remains for 1 minute.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
He's
Hey,
dead.
look, there's the door.
As Wampus stabs on the back, he reaches out and slight cry, not necessarily tearful, but like a war cry, and falls to his knees, sits back on his legs, and thanks y'all for freeing him of his shackles, and he gets to go home to his family as he slowly falls over and dies.
Well, that was...
I
Something.
want to look back out in the hallway.
Well,
I'm gonna see what was behind the door.
I bet if it's not moving. Hey, we're done in here.
Thank you for your blessings and your infinite mercy. And your
Tap, tap, tap on the shoulder.
Yes.
It's done. We're looking in the other door. You have to clean this up. We can't let them know we're here. I'm gonna go close this door back here, and once we're all in, I'm gonna close this door as well.
Largo puts
I'm
his
gonna-
axe on his chest and crosses his arms
Quickly.
over it.
Quickly try and clean everything up and get in the room as quickly as possible.
All right.
Pick up my sword from the air, sheath it.
As you push open the door, you feel somewhat of a pushback, but from there you're able to push it on back, and you see a pile of gold, silver, copper, rings,
Tech
shields.
magic's still up.
You don't see anything magical.
That means there's no
Any
curses on it.
diamonds?
We are good.
Any diamonds?
There is a mixture of gems, so I will say there are some diamonds in there. You do see a statue that's made of ice.
Do not drink off this one.
It seems to be chipped a bit, like the ear is missing. And you see a jug. So yes, there is a magical being. The jug kind of.
The jug's magical, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, a magical jug.
That jug has some magic on it. What kind of magic?
Oh, a conjugation type magic, I guess.
Ooh.
Can I do? Does the sculpture of ice remind me of the people in the ice that we saw earlier, or the people made of ice? Well, the other I guess I don't know if there are other sculptures.
No, but go ahead and give me a religion check.
Yeah. Okay. Natural 20, 27.
As you guys digging through the treasure, you pick up the statue, and you know right offhand that this is Rime, the evil frost giant god.
How do I spell that?
Thrym.
Thrym. Okay.
and it's about 50 gold piece worth. It's 2 feet tall, 50 pounds, chipped statue of Rime. You see a giant-sized shield made of white dragon scales. It's impressive but worthless.
We're sledding down the. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 4 gold rings, size for giants, about 150 gold pieces. So they're probably
Necklace.
what?
Where does
I
it
was thinking a
color?
hula hoop for you guys.
No, I put him up with his armbands.
Um, there is 1,350 gold pieces, 4,400 silver pieces, 7,800 copper pieces, and well, I'll just
We're
go
not
ahead
gonna
and
even.
show you that. It's what the
Ooh,
jug was.
welcome, jug.
A jug full of corks. Does anybody
Nice.
recognize what this weird jug is? You said it's magical.
I wouldn't know. But can I look through to see if I can find any diamonds? Can I make a roll to see?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. You find a small bag of jewels, and we will say there are 4 small diamonds, about 300 piece,
I knew
and
someone had it.
2 large giant diamonds, about 500. You see another mixture of about 9 emeralds, 7 sapphires, and a big ingot. It's a basically a emerald that hasn't been cut
Worked.
down. Yeah, worked. It's still got all the other piece of rock around it and stuff like that has been.
Okay.
So while y'all write all
Marcus?
that down, let's go ahead and take our break.
Would you say the rings are big enough to be like armbands for me?
Yeah, because they're ring fingers of
Big meaty
giants.
fingers.
Just really
Yeah.
quickly, I have. I mean, if you guys want to take a break, that's fine. If someone wants to just stay for 1 second to see what I wrote down, Curtis, I don't know if you were writing stuff down too, but I think
Yeah.
I have all of it.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you guys. I'm gonna go check on my kiddo.
All right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So don't go too far. All right, we're back. I think we were a little less than 10 minutes this time. I don't know. I wasn't actually paying attention. So we're back. We just finished laying a elderly giant to rest. And I guess the most violent way possible.
That's what he wanted.
So, like I said, y'all, the jug is in Largal's hand currently, and he's like tipping it back.
Oh no!
It's been a few days. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to tell you. I identified that when you said it was magical. It's an alchemy jug. So you grab a hold of it and you think about what you want to be in it, and it creates it. And,
I have Largwall. I have a similar tool for spices rather than liquids. If you please keep the jug. We could use it to feed ourselves. We could use it to help us cook dinners at night. I think it would go well with my pouch. And I hold up this pouch that has like 10 empty containers in it. But like every time that he reaches his fingers in one of the containers, he pulls out like a different spice.
Oh, that's interesting. And it's kind of humorous you should say that there, Perrin. Because, you've just joined us and we've not really had a sit-down meal since you've joined us. And he pulls out a item himself. Let me see if I can actually get the... Nope, that's not going to show me the picture of it. Where is it? Is it over here? Ah, here we go. Where did you put it, Marcus?
But what?
Okay, well, he pulls out what looks like a cauldron, like you would see just a basic cauldron. We acquired this on our adventures around the north up here, and apparently, when it was identified, it was considered a Cauldron of Plenty.
I believe we got rid of that.
No,
You did.
we didn't. I thought when?
We
gave it
wanted
to
the
the
cauldron.
city.
Yeah, the Cauldron of Plenty was one of the magic items the Zentarum wanted because Targos was suffering because everyone was sick and they needed
Because I remember
food.
we cooked in it when we was in the town in the house. I used it to cook.
Yeah.
And I forgot that we had
Yeah.
given it to the. Okay.
That was
And-
one of the missions.
Let me
And
go
that's
ahead
why
remove
they
that
were-
from my inventory because I did not realize it. And guess
That
what? I can
was
carry
what they
more gold
wanted.
now.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
what the,
look!
That's what the Zentarum wanted.
All right.
Why
Well,
they were
let me.
sitting around the
I'll
house.
go ahead and remove that. My bad. I guess I missed that. So remove.
I mean, it's always nice to have spices on food. It's, kind
So,
of
yeah,
bland when you
But
just
that
have
jug
to...
makes liquids, right?
Well,
Oh,
with
does
this
it?
jug, I can make. I can
Mayonnaise.
make poisons. I can make acid. I can make, and he shakes it around. Says, I can make beer and takes a good long swig out of it. Honey, mayonnaise for some reason. I can make oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, and wine.
I mean, oil is just unmixed mayonnaise.
No. I think this is a different. No, I mean, it doesn't actually state what kind of oil.
We
So it's not the flammable kind.
could hold a fish fry.
I'm gonna say it's kind of the cooking oil.
It's peanut oil.
A lot of potential there to have a very nice meal.
So
Just
who would like to
make it out
carry
there.
it? Who wants to carry this once I finish the other 2 gallons of this beer? Actually, does anybody else want any of this? There's 3 gallons in here. I mean, come on.
Yeah, dwarves rarely refuse beer, so like he's got a little cup that he pulls out.
A little cup? Okay,
Yeah,
dwarf
just
party.
like a tasting cup, like a very little cup. It's like kind of just like pulls a quick cup out. He's like, yeah.
Sure.
But
Why don't
you
you
use a
just drink
cup?
directly out of the jug? Because I'm not gonna pour.
Okay. And he kind of like leans down.
Well, you're awkward. All right.
Well, I guess you
And
could
he starts saying chug 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 in Dwarven.
So yeah, the only thing that I took out of that treasure room were the two of the gold armbands that we decided that what they were instead of rings.
Well, they're gold rings for giants, so they're basically the size of armbands for y'all.
Yeah.
Because two of us are like big.
Yeah.
It's either that or, Wampus walks around with a ring on his head covering up the crown.
They're neck rings.
Yeah. All right. So,
I mean, it looks like guesstimation like 350 gold